In this video I will show you how to make from these materials nightmare of my childhood. Sounds like a good idea to bring my trauma to life. Okay, so as always we have to begin with skeleton for our sculpture, and here I made only tiny one because I don't need to create big Samara, and we can start apply some clay. It is not going to be difficult sculpting because she has only clothes and long hair, so that's quite easy to obtain. With hands I am using just tiny piece of clay, cut it to 5 pieces and shape it with tool so later I can attach it to body. Later using this tool to make pasta to create flat part that I can use as a hair later. When I have already what I wanted, I just put it on Samara's head, and actually that's all, we can put her into oven. So with primering I went with grey color because I can use it from beginning as a base color actually. I can start with her clothes, and here I am making it of course worn and dirty, so I am stabbing this clothes with diluted black and also making from this black wash that I am applying all over. For hands, to get this look of rotten flesh I am using bluish green wash and also apply it all over. Hair, as you expect, I am painting black, no surprise here. Samara painted, so now we have to move to TV. To make it I'm just cutting big chunk of clay and start to drill some landscape inside and of course paint it. For painting again I'm using black wash all over and later finish the rest of detail, but without spending here a lot of time because it's going to be in resin and blue light anyway. It's just tiny detail that I love to give. When it's painted it's time to mix some resin with a little bit of blue pigment and just pour it inside. Now time for some light, and here I wanted to make same light as we have in movie, so blue, and also I wanted it to be lighted from every angle, so I connected 4 blue filaments and glue it to this TV. When it's done it's time to put it to cover that I made off camera and paint it with black. Time for diorama, and here I used some old wooden planks that were laying somewhere inside the closet and just glued them together to look like walls. Later using some sticks to cover connection. After that I had to slap some glue everywhere and put a lot of same sticks to look like wooden floor. Move to other detail, like for example this furniture where TV is going to stand. For this purpose I am using just piece of styrofoam and 2 tiny wooden planks. To create bookshelf I used few pieces of plastic plank, cut them nicely, glue together and voila! After this stuff some idea popped out in my mind. I decided to create terrified guy, but actually I don't have to sculpt the whole guy, I need only face and you will see why. Anyway, I just took ball of clay and started to sculpt some expression of his face, and to be honest I was really satisfied with what came out after 20 minutes of work. So we have face, and I have only to create skeleton and some sort of t-shirt because this body is going to be covered anyway by blanket. Now we have to put our guy on his bed and check how it's going to look. To make blanket for him I used old sock. Yeah, I know it's disgusting, but it was washed before, I promise. Anyway, I mixed water with glue and just put this socket inside and later put on the bed and wait until it's dry and rock solid. For the walls I mixed plaster and just put all over so it doesn't look like flat boring piece of wood plank. Now last thing to do for the inside was to mix glue with water and apply it everywhere so everything will stay stronger. And off camera I made also from clay some other tiny details that I'm going to use, and actually it's time to paint the rest of this stuff. So when everything is painted, it's time to put it on its place with glue, at the end finish touches like my beloved dry pigments, and actually we can call it done. As you can see, I've added some other details, but I decided to make it off camera because it was more or less same stuff that I was already describing before. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and I see you in another one. Bye bye!